Let's get it.
Alright, this is Wholesome Podcast, Wholesome B, Mitch, Wavy, Trey. Today we got the new Twin Cities podcast in the building.
Yes, we here.
Yes, thank you for coming. But before we start, check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, IG. You feel me? Like, comment, share. Let us know what's up.
Yes, indeed. So today what I want to know is, we're all in some form of the media, right?
Yes, sir.
How has that affected your relationships or your dating? How has that affected your interactions with women?
Well, since we started, as we go up, like it's like the relationships between with the women, it's just like, you know, like how you see like a rapper coming up. Mm-hmm. Like at first they don't believe you, and then when they see everybody else paying attention and supporting you, then it's like they believe in you. Now they want to hit your line. Now they want to see what's up with you and what you got going on. So that's how it's been for me, at least. Like it just like the more we go up and the more we showing our faces out here, the more people want to see, girls want to see what's up. You know,
it hasn't really affected me in any way. You know, I'm pretty much married. You know, I've been with my girl for about 5 years now. So
she supports you all the way through?
Yeah, you know, she's grown to see like that it's real. You know, it's all coming true, or you know, at least there's stuff coming out of it. You know, things actually happening. So you know, it's only made her understand more. You know, and you know, I'm explaining to her what's going on at every step of the way, because so that keeps her in the loop. And now we put up a billboard, and she's like, "Oh shit, you guys are for real now!" Like,
kind of like that. So like, with my girl, she same way. I get advice from him, because he's more articulate and can communicate, you know what I'm saying? So he teaches me, I learn a lot from him, just with my girl, and how to talk to her and stuff like that. So yeah, it's
so like what I was gonna say was, though, how do y'all feel about having to show that it's like it's gonna work? Like, how do y'all feel about having that feeling? It's like, okay, I gotta show a little bit before you actually believe. Like, is that something where it's like that makes sense, or is that somewhere it's like, I mean, you can't just go off what I believe in? I mean, that's how I feel. It's like, I think this is a good idea. I'm telling you, it's a thing. Yeah. Trust me when I say it's a thing.
Man, yeah. I mean, it always starts with you, for sure. I mean, like, and the amount of confidence you got in it, and what comes from it once you start really doing it. Y'all got the whole setup going. Y'all got y'all signage, y'all got y'all lights, y'all cameras, you got guests coming through, y'all got numbers on the board. So it's like that's more than enough what I'm saying, evidence right there. And really, like, we came through the actual culture, like music and art and stuff like that. So it's we were chasing like other things, and so it was kind of easy to transition once we came together for the podcast and stuff like that. And so that made it a lot easier, on at least on my end, hopefully for him too.
With me, it was a couple different things. Like, definitely lost some for having a podcast, because you out here talking to too many people, women to sign shit. Oh, niggas just not working. Or one be like she hate the podcast. She hate the way I talk and shit on here. Oh, like, I know the real. You just sound so ignorant. Like, first of all, these are like thoughts. They ain't gotta be my thoughts. These are people's thoughts and shit. They don't understand, like, you gotta bring different perspective, it's entertainment and shit. Right. Or some who don't even know you judging you off the podcast, like, not thinking it's fucking 24 hours in a day. This podcast that probably going for 30, 45 minutes ain't a nigga whole life. Like, niggas ain't got jobs or
trying to judge you
doing
from this
shit.
Yeah.
So they judge you off this one thing, not knowing what a nigga really about. But I just like those type of women, like, bitch, you're ignorant.
Insecure.
If you're judging someone off a 45-minute clip and shit, and like not really getting to know a person, like what he really got going on, you're ignorant and shit. Like how they what buddy name who was doing the little podcast with Mark something.
Oh, what?
dude who was cheating on his wife but had a damn podcast with his wife.
I don't know his name.
Yeah, Buddy.
I heard that story. Yeah.
Every woman.
Tyson, just start with a T. The black niggas.
Yeah, I can't think of the nigga.
Oh, yep. So he cheated on his girl that he went to podcast with?
Yeah, hella hoes.
The podcast is all about him being faithful.
Yeah.
Came out that he cheated.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Women were so gun-ho and in love with a nigga because he talking about some good shit.
Like how he take care, like how he treat his woman.
Yeah, like even though that's only like I don't know how long, I ain't never watched a nigga shit.
Okay.
His shit's only like 30 minutes or hours on shit, but they going out this short shit that ain't a nigga whole life, but basing the nigga whole life on this short ass shit and swear he the best nigga ever, but he's fucking off. Like
that's why Kevin Samuels got so popular, man, because he just kept it G.
Just kept it real.
Y'all about to get backlash for saying that.
I
mean, you ain't gonna.
In situations, he kept it real. Like I ain't gonna.
No, and the women who like was happy that nigga died, you're stupid too and ignorant. Like how the fuck y'all gonna be happy about another black man dying who fucking was just making a living and shit, and also like shit. If it ain't had shit to do with you, why the fuck you mad? So clearly you feel some type of way because that affects your life. When he talk about whole spectrum of shit, he even talk about ain't shit niggas, but y'all so gung-ho on the ain't shit women.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, honestly, I didn't subscribe to him, but like the shit that he said, he was just being absurdly blunt about things.
I think that's why they hated him, because he was blunt.
Like,
he just was out with it.
Sometimes he'd be and that. It's like, oh, well, you sound like a dickhead, or you sound like a liar.
I was watching.
He sound like he's the truth. You know what I'm saying?
He be talking shit about me because I'm so blunt and shit a lot of times. But I was watching this shit with a Dame Dash and 19 Keys and explained it so well and how I feel about the bluntness.
I watched that too.
Yeah. So the devil going sugarcoat shit. A real person. Like they mean the best for you, so that mean Kevin Samuel was trying to uplift you as a culture.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
I get what you're saying, though.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I get it.
Like I ain't gonna shit.
Dame Dash is also as great as he is. He's also the same nigga that said, "If you're not your own boss, you ain't shit." And it's like, damn. I mean,
no.
Like, what if I want to work? Like, what if I just want to work for the company? You know, like
no. He meant like shit. You on your own boss, you can't get fired. You are having your own faith in your hand. Can't nobody. You have a bad day, you fuck up one day. You can't fire yourself. Don't put your faith in these other niggas' hand. That's all he was saying. So it was good advice. But no, niggas going to work.
Advice for some.
Yeah.
All this is a situation just like with speaking bluntly to people. You can't think you can speak to everybody the same way. That's
because people are brought up differently.
Exactly. Everybody has different life experience. You talk to one person straightforward like that, they might slap you in your mouth. Just because they not used to that aggressiveness. Or assertiveness even, whatever.
But if someone, clearly you'll never get your point across with them type of people. Because if you say the shit too lightheartedly, they just like, damn, but keep going about the business like not knowing like this, you're not making the best choices in life type shit.
Relating this back to, dating and relationships, sometimes you got to handle women with care.
There you go.
So you can't just sometimes just come at them. You gotta figure out how do they want to be communicated with and express it that way. You can't.
So you saying something light ass?
I didn't say it like understand how they want to be communicated with.
Well, I tell you, in the beginning of my relationship, I did not understand that.
It takes time.
It does. Like it took me like 3-4 years. Like okay, like. Can't just what's wrong? Like,
exactly.
Hey, are you okay?
You're dealing with a whole different. You're dealing with a whole human being, so they could be raised differently than you. Like they might not have their dad in their life. Mom. It's a lot of stuff that goes into that. So you got to know who you dealing with. Like I felt like in the beginning of my relationship, the communication was kind of like sugar coated. Like I've been doing my thing, but I feel like I felt like my girl wasn't like really in tune with it at first until I showed her, until I like really put my foot down. Like this is what I'm doing, and I'm gonna do it every day. And then she starts seeing the people you know, around how they reacting to it.
Right,
so
right,
now
right.
it's like, okay, all right, like this shit getting serious now.
Yeah.
Like people, like he got females, and when the females come, then that's when they really be like,
buckle
okay,
down.
like what the fuck going on now? Like, hold on. But so yeah, it's been beautiful. It's been about, I started in 2015, so where we at now is we came a long way.
Yeah.
Like, we came a long way.
Let me ask y'all this though. So like, in terms of communication, how do y'all want somebody to communicate with y'all within a dating, within your relationship? Because I mean, everybody can say all this blunt stuff, you know, just come straight at it. But sometimes women they talk with a loud voice. Who wants to just be yelled at or talk that harshly, even as a man?
Yeah.
I don't want a woman just talking at me all harshly. Relax.
Right. Chill.
Don't yell, but
Take it down a level.
no, don't yell, but you can be harsh and blunt. I'm cool with that. Like if I'm fucking with someone and I know if we gotta understand like we fuck with each other, we care about each other, then I know it's genuine. So I know it's coming from a good place because you fuck me, so you ain't gonna tell me no wrong shit. It ain't gonna be no malice. You know, some women be having malice if they mad and
Right.
shit.
Yeah.
But if we really care about each other, it ain't no real malice and shit. So I'm gonna take it into consideration. Like you're saying it for a reason. It's a purpose. Like, and I gotta understand we really fuck with each other. We did tight, click tight. Then I gotta take heed to that shit.
Yeah.
Nah, for real. Yeah, like I don't think about how I want somebody to talk to me too much, but like I move with respect. So you move with respect too, and you know what I've learned over, like I come from like I have a lot of experience like trying to not get mad about stuff. So really it's like, okay, when that type of moment pops up, if I'm getting talked to in a certain kind of way, I'll be like, is it something I did or is it something they got going on?
Right.
Like, what is you yelling about? Because I know you ain't yelling at me. Like,
Facts. Like in this point in our
we can talk about this.
in this point in my life, yeah, like that, like
Yeah.
where he stand, like right now, I'm in the point of like not reacting right away. Like I'm taking in what's being said to me and analyzing it. Like it's something that you went through today, the reason why you like so hostile, or is it something that I really did that I need to think about and be like, okay, my bad. You feel me? So that's where I'm at right now. Just learning how to react to people in their moods, in their different moods and stuff. So
You know, like, how do women react when y'all react or don't react? Because a lot of women take that shit, like, if you too nonchalant, they ain't fuck with. They get mad, like, even though you saying some shit, or like, okay, yeah, you right, they'll still get some who might feel some type of way just for your reaction or lack of reaction.
Yeah, no, that definitely happens a lot, but that just depends on who you is as a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can, that's like, if you really don't give a shit what she's saying, then you're gonna come off nonchalant, but then if you're not, if you actually care about what she's saying, then you're gonna, hey, are you okay? You know, what I've learned to do is just walk away and be quiet. If I'm getting talked to in a certain way and they ain't trying to have a logical conversations, it's just like, all right, well, I'll see you in a little bit.
yeah, you gotta find that balance. It's just a balance you gotta find in your relationship. Like, I feel like communication is big though. The older you get in a relationship, like it's communicating, because like we were saying, like people come from two different places. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta find that middle ground where y'all can communicate and it makes sense to both of y'all.
Or
you know?
grow and learn to communicate in a proper way together. If y'all coming from different communication skills,
Man, that's, hey, you just hit the nail on the head. Different styles of communication, because not everybody knows how. So, you know what I'm saying? I you know, used to yell a lot and stuff, like, just because I didn't know how to articulate, you know, and then it came down to what we were talking about earlier, like, oh, you got to be a little softer talking to your girl, because, you know, like maybe they grew up in a non-confrontational household or something.
Yeah,
you know,
and I've never personally been a yeller, but my thing is, they feel some type of way just to bluntness. I don't yell at all for real, but
Just keep it real.
it might be too blunt, or then you be too blunt, they feel all attacked and shit. Like, I'm like, damn, I ain't touching you. What you talking about? Yeah, definitely be shutting it down and just redirecting the whole conversation. Now it's somewhere like niggas ain't never thought this shit gonna be at. Like, where did we get to this point?
man.
I'm gonna tell y'all a book that really helped me with that is The Superior Man. I got it from a Nipsey interview on The Breakfast Club.
Yes.
So when I heard that from him, he told us to read it. I read it right away, and that book helped me like till this day. Like I read it like 3-4 times, and every time it's I get a different message from it. Like it's a real good book to read, like for men and women. But like for men, like it shows you balance of like the feminine and the masculine, man. Like when you got that balance, like they call that being a superior man. So that book really made me tap into that, like that energy. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out how to get the balance. Like sometimes your woman might have a lot of masculinity in that moment, so you might need to bring yours down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That don't make you less of a man. It just means that you're lessening up your masculine, so your woman can get, you know, whatever it is that she's trying to communicate with you about, and then it can be the other way. She can lessen her feminine, and when you're, you know, just so masculine, it's just a balance. Like
or sometimes both her masculine and feminine are having a little thunderstorm, and you just need to back off for a minute.
Too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. I want you to figure that out, because for you, 4 + 4 is equaling cat. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go over here to when it, you know, equals 8.
Exactly.
You know, 9 times out of 10, I'm taking a step back. Did y'all see that? I don't know, something on IG where a lady was at her man's funeral, and she's singing March Madness Future at the funeral.
I saw that. Yes,
I did see that.
I seen that. That's crazy.
That is crazy. But would y'all want something like that? I mean, or would you care you dead? I don't know.
Like if that was his favorite song.
The thought that count, but
that's
tough.
It is, you know?
That's really tough. Cause I can't get mad. Damn, she not my favorite song. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like if that was his favorite song, then I'm
on
like
the outside looking in. And you know how you laid up with a woman. If I ever die, I want you to sing this at my funeral.
No, you be joking. You said that jokingly, possibly. You know?
No, hey, look. As soon as you asked that, I started thinking like, "What's my song?"
Right? Like shit. What song should I have?
Because he might have been on to something. You feel me? Like I don't like.
What would be the soundtrack at my shit? Like
if I die, just get my name tatted on you. Don't sing my favorite song. Just get my name tatted.
That's real.
I want some little Dirk at my shit.
I want my ashes to be a weed plant. You feel me? Like really, like grow me and.
What's that nigga name on How High? Was it Emery or some shit?
Oh yeah, I think
smoking?
so.
Yeah.
Ivory. That nigga name was Ivory.
What's up, from?
How High?
That's what they did on there. Yeah.
Ivory.
They claim they smoked Tupac ashes.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, all the outlaws and shit.
Yeah, the outlaws.
Yeah, I don't know if it's true, but that's what they say.
And then they try to smoke the president's ashes.
Yeah.
That's some crazy shit. Yes, bro. Yeah, they started with Ivory, then they went to the dead presidents.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's wild with that.
Oh god.
Yeah.
But nah, don't sing none of that at my funeral.
Yeah, no,
I want people to just remember me in a good way. You know what I'm saying? And just rejoice, like just remembrance.
Yeah, rejoice and get my name tatted on you.
Don't do that either, because I mean, for me, I don't come to the stage saying too much either, because now it's multiple women coming up. I ain't talked to none of y'all in years. Y'all making it seem like we all been
recent. He
yeah.
said women good for
Girl,
you know.
like,
remember when Young Dog died and women? Oh, he was just in my DM cover. Bitch, he had a whole wife.
Like, why y'all being disrespectful?
Let me ask y'all this, because y'all in the social media intermediate period. Do y'all girls ever get like, I don't want to say jealous, but a little bit mad at women interacting on social media?
It wouldn't be the women. It's just like the attention that you getting, and they feel like they not getting attention. You feel me? They not getting most of your attention. They want all your attention, but they really don't. But that's what they say they want. They say they want all your attention.
It's like a little kid playing with a toy, but see someone else playing with that toy. Oh, I want to play with that bitch too.
Exactly. They don't really want it, but they just want to say they want it, and they just want to.
Yeah, that's most women in general. Anything you doing, you getting too much attention. You know, I was gonna give you all this attention. Now since someone give you the attention, now I want a bit too.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a real thing. But that's something I always think about. It's like navigating. Because I don't know how to navigate social media like that. I'm still figuring it out. But with the women around, they make it tough because they don't know. You don't know if you can do this, you can't do this. You're gonna get mad at this. What's right, what's wrong?
Yep.
You don't want to be rude or disrespectful to your girl.
Right.
by, you know, maybe, so like example, we got the podcast, we bring a lot of women on the podcast. That could be
a problem. That could be a problem, and that's where we go.
It
back
happened
to
to me before. Like I like, damn, you feel me? Like she lit everything. Stop fucking me. Too much attention. Too many females around. You going out? I wasn't even going out like that either. I was like, damn.
Yeah, she just throwing it in there.
Yeah, I was just like,
man, you was doing it in my mind. All right.
Yeah.
So
But see, that's where we go back to that insecurity thing. Like they can't throw insecurity. They quick to throw insecurity on you. Like, you know, you ain't on that bullshit. You got a podcast. You got your shit going on. That's just something. I feel like that's the relationship between you and your woman. She got to understand. That's where you got to put your foot down. Like, this is what I'm doing. This is what comes with it. You know, like,
I take it a step forward and be like, you're more than welcome to come to anything. Like, I ain't trying to hide.
You want to sit there and watch? Like, shit, come on. Like, because we strictly about business where we at. Like, if a woman around, she handling business with us. You feel me? Like,
or... see, I got shit going on. You go find you something to do too.
Yeah,
like,
that too.
Clearly, you ain't got enough going
that
on.
Too.
You worry about my shit. Nigga trying to build some shit so we ain't gotta work for other people. We trying to build some shit up and not like.
And that's where I'm blessed that like my girl, she got a whole fashion line. You know, she into designing clothes and stuff. So that's a plus. That keeps her busy, and that keeps her real busy and out of what I got going on. You feel me? So and then just making them comfortable. Like they seeing it. Like if you showing them and they seeing this shit elevate with you, like then a lot of that insecurity go away. You know, like it's just the relationship y'all build. So.
And if you out here, it just depends on your level of player. You know what I'm saying?
That's
it, really. Shit. So
I mean, niggas like me be single for like all the time, but still, even though you single, women still be getting mad though.
They
which is crazy.
That's just
territorial.
That's just a natural,
they
natural
territorial
thing that happen, man.
He said I ain't been in a relationship in a long time.
Man, shit.
You just be having girls claiming you fuck it. That's mine. Shit.
You know, women just. You hang with them, they be in their feelings.
No, I don't want to get you in trouble, bro.
No. I'm 100% single as fuck. I'm single. I ain't claiming nobody claiming me at this point in my life.
Yeah, nobody claiming you on them taxes.
No.
But navigating through this shit, man. Like, look, I said, if you out here, you ain't gotta tell nobody nothing. And so if they want to get mad, that's really on them.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? So
you don't even gotta.
I'm not single, so I be telling, I got tell my girl everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't.
Honesty is key in any situation.
Facts. Let them. I feel like women be like they rather let you tell the truth and let them choose.
That's what's supposed to happen.
I feel like they want.
I still hate that part
more.
though. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, because you don't want to come. You don't want to be. You want
to be that guy.
Yeah, you don't want to be that guy. That's the asshole.
No, them niggas be winning though.
Yeah.
Them lies be winning.
Right.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Until they get caught though, that's the thing.
No, they got what they wanted. It don't matter. After that,
once you get caught,
it's spicy. Now the playerness goes away. Like you got caught, nigga.
Now you gotta try to restore lifelines with all 5 of them.
Exactly.
Because man, once they crawled in,
And it seemed like they all be on the same shit at the same time. Like they all just know when to just be on bullshit. I watch my homies go through it all the time. Like, bruh, like, man, I be like, they doing too much.
You feel me? They got them intuitions. You can't beat that intuition.
Yeah, women intuition be so wrong. Like that's
No, I ain't gonna say they be wrong.
No, you think so? What makes you think differently?
I think it's just I think they always just feeling something to happen anyway.
Yeah.
They just happen to be right sometimes.
Yeah, like out of 100 times,
it just be that moment. Like, damn.
Every day, if they dealing with
when they
nigga,
write that one time, it counts for the
for
other
the
20
whole time.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even own shit, but that first time you get on some shit and you get caught, it's like she don't believe none of them times now. Like, nigga,
it just
all that's out the window.
all that's out the window.
It
You
just
been
like-
cheating since the beginning.
It borderline how niggas who go to jail all the time and shit. Well, just imagine all the shit I got away with. It's the same shit, but nigga, you still was.
You get caught that one time, nigga. It's like,
That's all it takes.
you been a criminal your whole life.
That's my number one. I got you. Then she started breaking down all the other shit you did.
Crazy thing, I know a nigga like that too.
I was in Bible study this time. What are you talking about?
A nigga didn't do shit his whole life and then decided to start you know, hustling at an old age and got caught the first 2 months. Then it's like, nigga, you did all you ain't had no felony all the way up until your 40s. That's crazy right there. That hurt.
That is
Like,
crazy.
damn, nigga. Like, you should have just chilled. Like, you should have just went to work. You should have just went to work. Shit, But yeah, it happens, man. It's just life is about choices. That's what my grandpa tell me. It's just all about choices.
How do y'all encourage your girl to like get better in life? To like, you know, push yourself. So I mean, you were saying your girl had a clothing line and stuff like that. Like, how do you?
Well, by me doing my thing, like she just watches how like I move out here, and I feel like that gives her a lot of confidence and motivation to get up and do the same thing. Because if she chilling and I'm just out here always telling her about what I got going on, then she gonna feel jealous. You know what I'm saying? She gonna start envying you because you got all the love. Man, I've been through it. You start getting all this love, and it's like she's just over here on this island watching you get all this. Like, you're like a superstar. So, you know, that's where it goes back to communication and just letting her know, like, you know, that you start listening to what she trying to do too, and then that's when you push her, you know, in them conversations to do what she got to do to get to where she going, you know. Like with her fashion shit, she do fashion shows. We come up with fashion show ideas and stuff that she wanna like. She did a show at Prince at the
Paisley Park.
Paisley Park. Yep, she did a show at Paisley Park, the
dope.
first show. And it was crazy, but me and her was like going back and forth weekly about how she should come, how she should, the models, everything, the designs. So stuff like that, just staying in tune with what she got going on too. So like, you do gotta kind of like be there. Like, you gotta kind of like talk. That's the biggest thing, communication. I know I keep saying it, but that's the biggest thing. Like, you gotta be.
Yeah, talk it out. Yeah, you know, like help them out, let them know that you're there for whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like that'll. You know, let them know that's on the table. So, you know, even if they don't do anything, they know they have the option of, like, you know, because they're there supporting you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Day in and out, they want to know you're going to do the same thing for them. You know, so you just want to encourage that and talk with them. Because, like, yeah, I straight up had to, hey, these things are going on. You know, I don't want you to get bored or get jealous or whatever. So I want whatever you want to do, I support you 100%, you know. And you know, some girls don't want to do anything. Some will take up the opportunity. You know,
and I went through
them to decide as long as you.
I seen both sides of it too. Like, it was a point where my woman was starting to feel like, you know, getting kind of jealous of that side of, like, seeing me get all this love and the whole Minnesota like fucking with me. Like, she started to feel like, you know, kind of jealous, I would say. And I just had to have that talk with her. Like, we in this shit together. Like, you gotta kind of put that teamwork to shit like on them. Like, this a team. If I win, you win. You know what I'm saying? If the bigger I get, the bigger you gonna get. Like, you just gotta keep focusing on your craft. Though, you know, you can't stop and look at me and get caught up in what I got going on, because then you gonna start feeling away. So,
since you single and shit, do you still be pushing women you be fucking with to do better, be better?
Yeah, automatically I push everybody kind of. I let them do what they gonna do, but just naturally I just be like, you know, get to it. Like, you know, what more do you want out of this? Like, what more do you want?
Right.
Do you be aware of like what they doing? Like, do you?
To a certain extent, but regardless of what they're doing, I'm always just asking, like, what more? Like, what more do you want out of this? Which, I mean, sometimes not every woman want to hear that always.
Exactly. Like,
you just ain't on my dream.
Yeah, like, do you hear what I'm doing? Like, nigga, you talking about do more?
They just complacent.
I already said I'm doing hair.
Yeah, you know, like, shit. I get 5 clients a day.
I'm good where I'm at right now. I'll think about that later, where I'll be like,
facts. That's how
you can work on it now.
See, and that's how I am too, bro. Like, I can say that too. Like, I push my girl so much to where she get annoyed. Like, damn, I'm doing this already. Like, I'm telling you, I'm doing this. I'll be like, man, we trying to take it through here. Like, we trying to go global. Like,
what's your long term?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Like, for me, I'll be like, what are you waiting for? Why can't you get started now? Like, just get started. Just try.
It don't be no good excuse either.
And I hate excuses. Like, I don't wait. So to her, like, if I'm coming down, like, she takes it kind of offensive, because I'm like, to me, I don't like waiting. Like, I figure it out and then I go. Like, and I'll worry about the other shit later. Yeah. Like, we gone.
Yeah.
However it fall into place,
They
we
don't.
gone.
People in general don't understand, like, if you set your goals and shit and work in a direction and it's a positive direction, everything gonna fall in place no matter what. And that's how I feel no matter what. But everybody,
some people's goals, like they're at a goal right now, so they're at a point where they reach this thing, and they're okay with just sitting at that point for a minute. That's what I realized.
Yeah, and when you're doing your thing at a high level, you can see where people aren't really taking things seriously or not. So that, it makes you want to push them, and then it sucks when you see them not, you know what I'm saying, follow through with it. Yeah,
exactly.
For sure.
We see that a lot. What we do, like, we see a lot of people that just be playing with this shit. Yeah. Like, in this podcast game, in this media game, in the music, whatever, in the culture, we see a lot of people that just talk it, but don't really live it. Like, for real. And that's what we do a lot up here.
And, like, just me deal with women-wise, like, everything. Okay. Yo, you ain't happy with your career. Work on that bit a little bit more, figure something out. Fucking you your body ain't where you want to be. Like if I'm dealing with a woman and shit, if I'm working out all the time, maybe you should too. If I'm doing more trying to figure shit out and you still not happy and shit, feel me, figure it out. Otherwise, if you ain't got no push and drive to make yourself better, I'ma fuck you for sure, but I cannot wife you. I'ma still fuck you. Like, I'ma fuck with you, we can hang out, but don't expect me to take time out my day to take you seriously.
If you like that, I can't even hang with you that often though, unless you start to either you got to something like I'm comfortable where I am, or I'm trying to get better. If you just say I'm not comfortable, but I'm not gonna do that either, I can't even.
I be having
then you
some,
like got no motion.
But I be having some that say, "Oh yeah, I feel I'm doing," and don't never do, or come up with excuses, and that shit so irritating, unbecoming. Like it just
because you just so into like doing shit. Like you just
they'll take the easy way out and still don't be happy, still not maximizing or utilize. Oh yeah,
toast up.
Yeah, my bad.
Hey, man,
they don't utilize.
This new to
he don't even drink like that, so you know it tastes good.
Yeah, they don't utilize everything, not knowing like you're not being the best self and you just minimizing your potential.
This shit
But I mean, the one thing we could all, we all agree on, especially as black men, that's the fact that black men don't cheat.
Black men don't cheat.
We appreciate y'all. The new Twin Cities podcast is coming through. Y'all make sure y'all check them out immediately.
Wholesome Podcast, man.
Shout out.
Fuck with the guys.
Shout out to y'all for having us, man. The new Twin Cities
good guys,
podcast.
good drinks.
Man, and shit, we just gonna keep turning up, man. Just elevate, man.
Next time y'all gonna come fuck with us, man.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Right up the street,